Hey, good morning. Look I got a coat on. It is so cold here. Actually it's 26. It was just 24. So it's gone up 2 degrees. I don't even know what it's supposed to be today except for sunny. So I said to my husband a couple days ago, I said, I'm going to go out and do some sourcing and I need to, I said, I want to see when it's going to be nice. And today it called for the sun. So I said, today would be a good day. I'll go on Thursday. All right, lady or mister, what are you doing? Why are you coming in this? Driving makes me question things all the time. This big truck, this delivery truck, Penske truck rental, is going in the out. That's what we had to wait for because there was cars trying to come out. All right, so hey, how is everybody doing? What is today? Today is the 14th of December. Can you believe in 10 days it is Christmas Eve? I'm just dumbfounded by how fast this year has gone. And then how fast it is already, this Q4 is going is just incredibly crazy. I really think though, as you get older, time goes by faster and faster and faster. And this is no doubt, I just feel it this year so fast. But hey, welcome to my channel. This is Tamerlyn IRL, and I am doing what I call my travel time chit chat. If you enjoy this type of thing where I just chat with you, you don't even have to watch me if you don't want. Please hit the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. I don't put out much content, so anytime I can get interactive with my audience is always helpful. And if you could leave me a comment, just say, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. Let me know how your sales are doing. Let me know, are you staying home or traveling for the holidays? Like, whatever. Put anything you want. Put a happy face. Put an emoji. That always helps too. All right, got to turn my temperature down in here. All right, so today I really was sitting here thinking, I'm like, I should really do a video. What am I going to talk about? Because it is nice when I actually have a topic. And I decided that I wanted to talk to you about sales. And I know, it has been just incredibly, like the amount of posts in Facebook groups and on YouTube channels and the chats in the YouTube channels has been just overwhelming for, I would probably say, since this summer. People were complaining about their sales, but there's always the summer slump, the summer slowdown they call it. But I feel like it was a little different than what it normally is. And my sales were actually pretty good through the summer. And I know partly why my sales were, I say they were good, they were low, but they were a good low because we were traveling a lot and I was putting my store with extended handling or on vacation. So there was reasons for my store to not do as well. But when I would turn my store back on, I would do very, very well. So I never really felt the sting that everybody else was getting this summer. And then I've just noticed as we went into Q4, people were like, when are Q4 sales going to start? And my sales were kind of okay. But I will say probably since Thanksgiving, I was like, okay, Thanksgiving, sales are really going to start to pick up. And they haven't. And a lot of people in Facebook groups are like, well, you got to change with the times. It's what you're selling. My sales are doing really good. I hear that, from a few people. And then there's other people, like there was this one guy today I was reading and he was like, it's not eBay, it's you, blah, blah, blah. Like he went on and on and on. And I'm like, no, there is something definitely different with eBay. There's no doubt there's something definitely different. I have the exact same items that I sell on multiple platforms. My sales on eBay have always outsold any other platform I sell on. I've always done extremely well on eBay every year, not just Q4, but specifically even Q4, but all throughout the year. And right now, my sales are just, they're really, I've been saying dismal all week. They're really pathetic. for instance, yesterday, and I'm guessing on the numbers, I think I mailed out 6 eBay orders, and I mailed about 32 from other platforms. Specifically, Etsy's doing really well for me, but I had 6 sales from Mercari, and I had 3 on Poshmark, and 6 on Mercari and 6 on eBay. It's like, what's going on? And I've got the same things listed. Now, I did take part of my inventory and I split it out and put it into a niche store on eBay. And I have a niche store on Etsy that mirrors that store. Exactly the same things listed in both stores. And it is Etsy is far outpacing eBay with the exact same items. And what's weird is that I raise my rates on Etsy. So for instance, if I'm selling something on eBay for $28, I will ask probably $34 on Etsy, because Etsy buyers pay it and they don't bat an eye on it, and I don't ever really get any complaints about my pricing. They do have the offer option on Etsy now, which I do not participate in. The other thing is with Etsy is I have offsite ads. When you hit, I think it's $10,000 in sales on Etsy, you automatically are enrolled in offsite ads. Prior to that, it's optional, and I think it's 15% when you're doing the optional, but once you are automatically enrolled, I think it goes down to 12%. I'm not 100% sure. But I am happy as heck to get those offsite ads because they bring in traffic. I don't know what Etsy is doing to bring in that. I will say I think it's a lot to do with Google and Google Shopping. I have gone incognito on my Chrome on Google Chrome, and I have put in some of the like what I think somebody might search for to find some of my items, and overwhelmingly my Etsy items show up. eBay not so much, but occasionally there are some eBay items. My Mercari items show up. My Mercari items show up over my eBay. And I did offsite ads. I had $100 in free promotional credit through eBay to do offsite ads, and I spent $105, which honestly I kicked myself that I went over the $5, but I missed it before it went over. But anyway, I only sold $164. I had 3 orders, $164, but it cost me $105 to sell $164. Like that's crazy. Offsite ads on Etsy, you don't pay unless your item sells, so they can click it and go to your page and favorite it and do all this stuff that they want to do. But if they don't buy it, then you don't pay, which I prefer that method over pay-per-click. I'm not a fan of pay-per-click, but if somebody's going to give me a free $100 credit, then I'm going to give it a shot. I've learned that on eBay I will not do the pay-per-click unless they fix something and then they come back with another promotional credit to say, hey, we made some changes, why don't you give it a shot again. It didn't work for me. So how can you say this is my I guess my comeback to the people who say it's what you're selling, you need to promote, you need to run sales. I'm running a sale. Pretty much almost always have either anywhere between 10 and 20% off, most of the time 15. I promote at the dynamic rate up to 15%, because I figured if I was willing to pay 15% for offsite ads on Etsy, then I'll pay 15% for promoted ads on eBay. So I do dynamic, which means dynamic means that if the trending rate is 7%, then you're only going to pay 7%. But if the trending rate on that specific category or item or whatever goes up to 15%, then I'm willing to pay 15%. I think I'm averaging around 11% right now. So I am promoting. So why, if I list product A, B, C, D, E, F, G, on Etsy and I list those exact same items on eBay, why are my sales on Etsy so much higher? And again, I'm charging more. So it has nothing to do with the price, because they could go to eBay and pay less. The other thing I do on Etsy is I do flat rate shipping. So anything first class, I do a flat $6.99. They could go to eBay, pay less for it, and they do calculated on eBay, so they could possibly pay $4, because some of my items only weigh like 2 ounces. So why would they pay more on Etsy? So what is Etsy doing that is driving the traffic to their platform for my buyers to see my item there and want to buy it versus eBay? I think the offsite ads is probably one big part of it. I also think that Etsy does a lot of marketing and a lot of marketing. Like I've seen commercials for Etsy, and they're targeting your everyday buyer, where eBay's target has been, hold on, I'm parking. So let me just concentrate so I don't hit somebody. eBay's target has been all in their verticals. So eBay Motors, high-end watches. I just saw a thing where they're doing luxury consignment in the LA area. They have these mobile vans now that are driving around and they're parking, and people can go and drop off of their luxury goods for eBay to sell. So to me, it seems like eBay really is trying to move towards more of your high-end items, which that's never what eBay has been. eBay has been the place to go and find that collectible, to go and find your child lost their favorite blanket from 10 years ago and you're trying to find another one. You can find it on eBay. Those are the things that eBay, in my opinion, has always been. And unfortunately, that's not the way eBay looks at themselves anymore. eBay doesn't care. If you listen to their quarter conference calls, eBay does not care about their sales. And now people are going to be like, yes, eBay cares about their sales. They make money off their final value fees. They do. But you know what? They don't make a profit off of that. They make a profit off of you promoting your items. They have said that in the last 2 quarter calls, that their profit and their income has come from promoted, and that's why they're going all in and giving you got your promoted standard, your promoted advanced, and now you got your offsite ads that they just had released I don't know, a few months ago or whatever. I know people were doing it at beta, but that has been where eBay sees themselves as, all right, let's just, instead of driving traffic to the platform, let's just charge our sellers more. Our sellers will pay it because they want to sell their item. But I can sell my item elsewhere. And I know people are going to be like, oh, then go elsewhere. I am. I cross post. I use Flip. Flip is free. I think there might be a link down below. I'm not sure. I think I get like an Amazon gift card or something if you use it. But if you sign up for Flip, it's free. I use that to cross post to Poshmark, Mercari, and Etsy. I was doing Facebook, but you know what? I was selling nothing on Facebook. So I'm like, I'm not even going to take my time anymore to even do Facebook. But I just don't understand. It's not the items I'm selling. If it was the items I was selling, then why am I shipping off 36 of them or whatever? Like I had a huge amount yesterday. And I actually got some stuff in the back I got to drop off today. And there's items I have 2-day handling, so I'm not shipping very much today. I packaged some stuff last night that orders came in. But I know right now I've got 6 items sitting to ship from Etsy. I've got 1 right now on eBay. 1 eBay and 6 Etsy. I know it's not as big as it was yesterday. It was a huge variance yesterday. But it's not the items I'm selling. Because people are still buying the items I'm selling. They're just buying them elsewhere. Which, then why are you complaining? Well, because I pay a monthly fee to eBay. And I don't know. I've been on eBay since 1998. There's just this, I currently have a love-hate relationship with it. But I love eBay. And I want it to succeed. And I want people to succeed on it. I just can't understand why my items are not selling there when they are selling elsewhere. I don't know. I might try doing a little a trick this weekend. I am thinking about, because I got a sale running right now, and I think it ends, today's Thursday. I think the sale ends today. And so I usually will run a sale Monday through Thursday, and then I'll start it again on Friday. So I'll have a different sale over the weekend, because I like when on eBay it counts down how much time. So it kind of gives people that rush on Sunday. It's seemed to work in the past for me. Obviously it's not working now because I'm not getting sales or I'm getting, very low sales. I think I'm down 46% right now on eBay versus last year. Or maybe it was the last 30 days or last year. Maybe in the last 30 days. So what I'm going to try and do is, I just got an offer on something on eBay for $108. I think I'm going to accept that $108. I think I was asking $160, but I have nothing into it, so $108 is good. So one of the things I'm going to do is, in my niche shop, I have a lot of first class items or things that can go medium mail. And I've been doing just ground advantage, and I give my buyers an option of ground advantage or priority. So I think what I'm going to do is going to create another, in that shop I was smart and did the shipping profile thing. In my main eBay store, I still don't have that. It's all individual because it's just overwhelming to go in and change 2,000 items. So I went, and when I created this other store, I started off with those shipping, what are they called? Shipping profiles of some sort. I can't remember what they're called. But anyway, I'm going to create one that's called media mail, free shipping media mail, and I'm going to do, give them the option to upgrade to priority, right? Because Christmas is in 10 days. So I'm going to run that this weekend and see if maybe having the free shipping on my items, if that helps bump me at all. And I'll try that for the weekend, and then I'll probably just do a bulk edit and go back and change everything back to the ground advantage paid shipping. We'll see. If it works out really well, then I might just keep that. Otherwise, I'll go back and change. I have very few returns. I think I got 2 returns open right now. One of them is a false return, which really annoys me. They put like an INAD. Now, they didn't receive the right item, but they didn't order the right item. They ordered a 7-inch item and they wanted a 12-inch. So they got the 7-inch and they're like, received the wrong item. And I'm like, you received what you ordered. And they're like, yeah, I ordered the wrong thing. And I'm like, yeah, but you chose it based upon I sent you the wrong thing. So whatever. We always have those buyers, right? They know the system. They know how to get out of paying return shipping, and they'll lie to do so. And that's what they did. But all right, so I'm going to give that a try, and I will report back to you guys next week to let you know how that worked out, and if my changing things to free shipping, if that helped boost me somehow in the algorithm. And yeah, let's just cross some fingers that we can get eBay going again, because I love eBay, and I would rather give my business to, I don't know why, I'd rather give my business to eBay than Etsy. I don't know why I say that, because in the long run, Etsy's giving me the sales. So why would I not just focus on Etsy? Unfortunately, Etsy, I can't sell everything that I sell on Etsy. I can only sell specific things. In this one niche store that I do, I can sell on Etsy. The other stuff that I have in my other eBay store, I can't sell all of that on Etsy. So it's kind of a bummer. But all right, well, I'm at my sourcing place, so I'm going to let you guys go. And I will see you next time. Hey, don't forget, if you didn't hit that thumbs up when I asked you at the beginning, if you could hit it now, I'd appreciate it. And if you're new, subscribe, all that stuff. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.